University Eye Center is a place where students, faculty, staff, the Big Rapids community can come in and have comprehensive eye exams performed by students initially, and they're checked by our faculty when they're complete.
At the University Eye Center, we are a teaching institution, so students are involved in every patient's care. Our students start early on in their careers in the clinic. And each time they're in the clinic, they're overseen by, the faculty who are the best of the best. They all are specialists in their selected area, and they oversee the students in their clinic. The students start out in mainly primary care, and then as they move on, they go into pediatrics and contact lenses, and finally, they'll top it off with low vision and medical surgical, where they deal with diseases of the eye. The student will definitely start out and work up the patient, and then they will confer with their doctor throughout the whole process. And the doctor will be coming in and examine the patient, will also be talking to the student. They'll decide with the student on the best avenues of patient care for them. Doctor comes in, takes a look, will look at any disease, review the history with the patient, review the prescription with the patient, and review the plan of attack for this. And hopefully the patient will leave feeling like at the best eye exam ever.
The biggest service we provide is glasses. If you're someone who has difficulty seeing things at distance or up close, we'll be able to nail down what kind of glasses will help you see your best. In fact, we offer contact lenses also that can enhance your vision. We also provide just a host of services to take care of the health of your eyes and make sure that the structures of your eyes are serving you well.
We do a fairly wide array of different medical and surgical procedures while we're here. Surgical services, cataract surgery, eyelid surgery, which those are done in a facility in Grand Rapids, but the patient is evaluated here before surgery and after surgery. And then we also do other medical evaluations for glaucoma, age-related macular degeneration, cataracts, those type of things initially too.
We do a lot of specialty contact lens fits for people with irregular eyes, eyes that a normal contact lens wouldn't fit on. Someone who's got keratoconus, which is a progressive disease of the front of the eye or the cornea, trauma patients that have had the front of their eye scarred, different things like that. We also do multifocal contact lenses for people who need reading glasses. It helps get them out of reading glasses. They can see up close and far away with contacts instead of having to have a bifocal.
You can expect a thorough examination. We'll take a lot of things into consideration. We'll take into account the kind of things you use your eyes for on a daily basis. And we'll just basically make sure that your eyes are serving you well, and if there are any services or products we can give you to enhance your vision, we'll find a way to do so.
The University Eye Center is open Monday through Friday. If anyone has any questions, they can call our telephone number. It's 591-2020. We made it 2020 because it's symbolic of vision, so it's 591-2020. They can call anytime, and we can answer any questions that they may have about vision or making an appointment or any eye-related question that they would have.
I just don't understand why the American companies, as well as Honda and Toyota, who never did much, why they didn't develop a niche market for me and people like me. There has to be 1 million of us or so in this country that have always wanted fuel efficiency. Even though the price of gasoline has fallen, it will go back up again because the demand is so high worldwide.
We have led the world in terms of petrochemical supplies, and it's time to take the next step. And so it's just in creating production facilities for generating this new energy will create a whole new sector for employment in the United States.
You create jobs, and I don't mean make-work jobs, but real jobs And these jobs, because they're laying the foundation for the new economy, create more jobs, and this is a plus, plus, plus.
In discussing President-elect Barack Obama and Vice President-elect Joe Biden's plan, it's very interesting. There's some really important, significant things in it. He's talking about reducing carbon emissions by 80% by the year 2050. He's also talking about investing in clean energy.
We need to protect our environment because with the way the world's going now, when our kids are our age, the world's going to be a completely different place. If we don't do something soon, it's going to be worse off for them than it is for us right now.
People should care about the environment first and foremost because it's the right thing to do. We should conserve and behave better and not create problems for future generations. Oil is not a renewable resource. There's going to be less and less of it, so we do need to find alternatives and reduce our dependency on oil.
President-elect Obama had said, we in the United States, and specifically in Michigan, had created the automobile industry, and it's been slipping away the last few years, and we're going to take it back, as he was saying. We're going to create, a whole new line of automobiles that are geared toward the 21st century.
The reason why I think the United States has been slow to react is just bad habits. We've gotten into bad habits. People are creatures of habits, and that's just the way it is. And so we have to change those habits, and that's difficult. They should have done this a long time ago. They're a classic example of short-term thinking, short-term profits with trucks, SUVs, I call them Saudi utility vehicles, and Hummers, where they can make a lot of money real quickly, and then denying that there could be an electric car. There's a great film about this, by the way, people should watch, Who Killed the Electric Car?
When Exxon owns the sun, we'll get solar. In other words, when they can make a profit off of it, we'll get solar energy.
The following takes place on Sunday, November 23rd, between the hours of 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Jack is back. The wait is finally over as the highly anticipated television show 24 returns. After a 2-year hiatus filled with legal issues and an industry-wide writers' strike, 24 returns with a 2-hour special television event, 24 Redemption. Setting the stage for the upcoming season, Redemption bridges the gap between Season 6 and Season 7. We find Jack working at a school in Africa where he is called upon to stop a warlord from drafting innocent children into his ruthless militia. Meanwhile, at home, it's inauguration day for the president-elect, but a malicious mastermind works behind the scenes to fan the flames of the growing international crisis. 24 Redemption is set to air on Sunday, November 23rd at 8 p.m. on Fox. Has Lost been found? ABC has confirmed that Lost has received an official premiere date for Season 5. Lost returns with a 2-hour premiere on Wednesday, January 21st at 9 p.m. The last time we saw our castaways, they were separated with half of the team on an island that seemed to vanish, and the other half on a mercenary-filled freighter about to explode.
What are you talking about? They're here.
Tune in to ABC Wednesday night, January 21st at 9 p.m. for the 2-hour premiere. That's your entertainment news. My name's Megan, and I'll see you next week.
When you visit Van Dre Home Furnishings in Big Rapids, you'll meet our knowledgeable sales staff that will help transform your room or home furnishings to match the lifestyle that reflects you. Whether it's your kitchen, your bedroom, or your home theater system, Van Dre has it all. 33,000 square feet of furniture, appliances, including the clearance center, and Northern Michigan's premier flooring store. You'll like the look, you'll love the price. Van Dre.
I decided to take the military science class because I wanted to continue my education in the military.
I didn't know if the Army was for me, and I figured this is a good way to get some experience, see if I like it, and it's a good leadership program.
The military science minor is a leadership, is a very disciplined leadership in which has many techniques and tactics in which students may learn, and they can use it in any discipline, regardless of what their business, medical or otherwise, in the civilian sector.
Being put into leadership roles, learning how to become a leader, how to adapt different leadership styles, getting in front of people and speaking, being able to network with people, being able to just kind of have relations with people of different genders and backgrounds.
Teaches you to be an effective leader in time management and small unit camaraderie and leadership is something that you have to do. You have to be able to prioritize and understand what it's like to have so many projects coming at you and be able to organize and make a plan and how you can effectively accomplish that and still meet your mission success.
I wanted to join the Army out of high school, but I decided to come to college instead, and ROTC gave me the best of both worlds.
I wanted to see what it was all about. I saw these guys in the morning at the Student Rec Center, and I was just wondering what they were doing and how I could become involved, and I eventually took a semester in it and decided that I actually kind of liked the lifestyle and I wanted to see more of it.
And for those who wish to pursue a military career, it teaches them what they need to know to commission as a second lieutenant and join the ranks of our great Army.
Well, the first activity that comes to mind when discussing the military science minor here at Ferris is that of physical training, or PT if you will.
The Army's physical fitness training is designed to strengthen the upper body, the abdomen, and your running endurance of our soldiers out there in the field today to be effective leaders.
And physical training could be anything from muscular endurance to muscular strength to cardiovascular endurance and cardiovascular strength.
So that we keep our bodies and our mind healthy, so that we are prepared out in the field, because we do carry a lot of heavy equipment.
Physically demanding, but I definitely think it's good if you're going to go into the Army. It's definitely a good way to get in shape.
PT is definitely a challenge. You can't just slack off and get through it. It definitely helps you overall as a person. You're healthy, you build muscle. I mean, anyone that wants to be toned or even just have a healthy lifestyle, any physical training is good.
The combat water survival test is there to challenge their swimming abilities.
Basically, it's the soldiers getting into an uncomfortable environment, being in the water in full gear, meaning their ACUs and their LBE and with the weapon in hand. And there's different tasks that they have to accomplish to complete the training.
The first thing that they have to do is that they will have on their load-bearing equipment and what we call a rubber duck, a modified M16 weapon, and they have to swim 15 meters with that in the water. Then they'll climb out, they'll move to a second station and do a 3-meter drop.
Where they just walk off a plank and into the water, and then again they have to swim over to the side of the pool. And all of this is just for a confidence builder, to build their confidence in themselves and their abilities while they're in the water with the gear on.
And then they'll move to a third station. At that station, they'll once again drop into the water, this time not blindfolded, and then they have to take their gear off and swim back to shore. Then they'll move on to a fourth station. In that fourth station, it measures their strength and endurance. That's why their physical fitness is so important. And that is that they have to swim for 10 minutes continuously, using any type of stroke they would, backstroke, forward stroke, swimming, it doesn't matter. as long as they continuously swim for 10 minutes. And then they'll move into the final one. After a 10-minute break, they will do a 5-minute tread water, and that's part of their test, their combat water survival testing. And if time permits, then we also get them in and try and teach them how to use their clothes as a floating device.
When I first joined the program, I wasn't exactly the strongest swimmer, so it was a hurdle that I individually had to get over. And I believe it was a confidence booster. It's all about baby steps. First, we start with CWST. You keep pushing yourself in different aspects, keep taking yourself out of the box, and eventually you're doing things that 2 years ago you never thought you would be doing.
My favorite part of the military science program would be the weekend outbacks, going out and training in the field. I like the field training exercises and the chance to lead troops.
It's good to get the experience. Everybody needs leadership skills in any job that you're going to pursue.
What I enjoy the most about the military science classes is that they're hands-on. I really enjoy being able to do hands-on work more than sit in a class and listen to someone lecture.
You have to put in the extra effort because military science isn't an easy minor to get.
The discipline and the characteristics and the things that you learn and through the mentorship and the experiential training that you gain here in the ROTC program is valuable to take out into the civilian sector and apply in your employment places wherever those may take you.
Hey Ferris, I'm Kyle Way, and this is your Technology Minute. Oh, come on. Oh, hang on. Has this ever happened to you? Grabbing your flashlight in an emergency and having it go out because of dead batteries? And even rechargeable batteries take hours to fully recharge. Well, not anymore. 511 Tactical Series has partnered with Ibis Energy to bring you a flashlight that will revolutionize portable lighting for years to come. Coming out early next year, the Light for Life flashlight provides the longest uptime and the fastest recharge. Also, it's environmentally friendly and you'll never need to replace your flashlight again. Instead of batteries, it uses something called an ultracapacitor, also known as a supercapacitor, to hold its charge. These ultracapacitors provide about 90 minutes of light per charge. What's even more amazing is that the ultracapacitor will go from being completely dead to fully charged in only 90 seconds, and it can do this at least 50,000 times. The Light for Life flashlight is made of a durable polymer, it's impact and water resistant, contains 3 LEDs rated for more than 50,000 hours, and comes with a DC charger, nylon belt ring, and a mounting bracket. 511 Tactical is marketing the Light for Life to professional users such as police and military forces, but anyone can purchase one. Be forewarned though, the Light for Life flashlight does come with a hefty $170 price tag. Well, thanks for watching your Technology Minute. I'll see you next. Oh, son of a... Anybody got a flashlight? No? Candle? Anything?
We like puppies better.
Oh, I can't even answer that. That's not even fair.
I prefer kittens because their breath doesn't stink like puppies do.
I would have to say kittens.
And why so?
Puppies are very cute, but kittens are more playful when they're younger. They do, however, become less playful when they're older, whereas dogs usually stay about the same, but when they're younger, kittens are more playful and cuter.
Your answer is wrong.
Do you have a dog or cat? Nope, I used to have a dog.
It's actually undecidable because puppies are cute and cuddly and want to hang out with you, and kittens you just watch run around, do their own thing. I mean, you can't decide that. That's a non-fair battle. Apples and oranges right there.
Puppies are more cuter because
They do more. You can have him cuddle with you at night, and then you can play with them, and he follows you around, and he's loyal. And kittens, they have mood swings. Not cute.
Cats just suck. They're mean, they got claws, they hiss at you.
I'd have to say kittens, because they're smaller, they're usually a little bit more furrier, and they like to nuzzle up your face, and that's cute.
Cats they don't give a they're just...
I think puppies are cuter because I'm allergic to cats.
I love puppies.
They have that like little new puppy smell. Like they're so cute. They just run around and they bite each other and they play around. I don't know. They're cute.
Because they don't stink when they pee like kittens do. Because they got really stinky pee.
I like puppies better because they love you regardless of what you do to them.
Well, kittens are kind of fuzzier. Like their little hair like sticks all over. That only happens sometimes with puppies.
Yeah, but they stink.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
I don't even have a cat. I don't know.
I see. She doesn't know. They stink.
Attention students of Ferris State University, Crossroads Academy, and the Big Rapids community. Have an idea for a tee or hoodie? Innovative Graphics can help bring your design to reality. We feature screen printing, embroidery, vinyl lettering, signage, banners, and rubber stamps. Innovative Graphics is your source for Greek apparel. Our sweatshirts under $50 are a great gift idea for friends and family. We're located across the bridge and just past the light at 815 Maple Street. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 2.
What I love about Mancino's is the excellent service, customer satisfaction, and the rapid delivery.
Best grinders ever.
My favorite pizza? That's easy. Hands down, Mancino's.
Gotta go with grilled chicken. The best.
Be sure to show your Ferris ID and get 10% off. We deliver to the Big Rapids community.
Mancino's!
State Street, Big Rapids.
I'm Patsy Eisler, and this is my Bulldog story. I did all my public school in the South Haven Public Schools. I got my undergraduate degree at the University of Michigan, which is where I met the president. That's a long, funny story. I was dating his roommate, who was from my hometown, and he and I decided to go separate ways, and the president decided to pick up from there. And we've been together for 38 years now. We've been married for 35, but together for 38. And he went to Yale in New Haven, Connecticut, so I got a master's degree at Southern Connecticut State University in New Haven. We went to Troy, Alabama for his first job, and I got an educational specialist degree there. Before I came to Ferris, I taught 6th, 7th, and 8th grade middle school for 17 years. I taught reading primarily, math, science, and whatever else I had to teach. We came to Ferris because Dave got the job as the president, which was perfectly fine with me because I grew up in South Haven, which is 2 hours south of here. But the first time we walked on the Ferris campus, I felt like I was at home. And actually, when he went into his first interview, I looked at him and said, "Don't screw this up, I like it here." No pressure on him. But we've been in Utah, New Mexico, Alabama, Massachusetts, and Connecticut since we got married. So it's been kind of a wonderful little ride. I represent the president, sometimes with him, sometimes without him. I do a lot of entertaining. We work with faculty, alumni, donors. Anybody who likes Ferris, we go to visit them or we invite them to our home. There really is more in my life besides tagging along behind the president and volunteering. I'm a die-hard card-carrying Cubs fan. I love the Utah Jazz basketball team. I'm a hospice volunteer, which is because my father 10 years ago was a hospice patient, and I vowed when I quit teaching I would pay back. I work with the Mecosta County Community Foundation and an arm of that, the Mecosta County Youth Advisory Council. I volunteer 2 days a week in a kindergarten class, which I dearly love because I was an early childhood major and never got to teach that age. And it's a lot of fun playing with the little ones. The other thing I'm doing at Ferris right now is called the First Lady's Attic. We collect business and professional clothing of all sizes for both men and women. The people who have it take it to Pete's Cleaners. He mends it, spots it, cleans it if he needs to, presses it, brings it back to us. And we give Ferris students, men and women, one outfit a year for class presentations, one outfit or maybe a little more if they're going on an internship, and then the final semester of their program, when they're completing their program and going out for job interviews, we give them a suit. For girls, it's either a pantsuit or a skirt suit. For men, it's a suit, tie, everything that goes with it to make the complete outfit so that when they go for an interview, they go looking like $1 million, feeling like $1 million, and really representing Ferris like $1 million. But it's not about me, it's not for me. It's that I finally have the time to help other people, and that's really what I want to do.
My experiences at Ferris State University actually started as a student. I came here to study television and digital media production. And at the time when I was here as a student, I thought that I had some interest in teaching, at least maybe down the road someday. So I started my career at Amway Corporation doing video production, and then moved on to Grand Rapids Community College. And while I was there, they paid for me to go to school. So I started taking some classes and got my master's degree. I felt that Ferris prepared me well for my career. I was really thrilled with the experience that I had here, and I just really believed in the applied learning that Ferris did. And so as I pursued my degree, it was thinking that I'd like to teach, but not just teach anywhere, teach at Ferris. This is the start of my third year teaching, and early on when I first started teaching, I had a couple experiences to teach a variety of classes, and now I've kind of settled in where I've mostly been teaching some production classes, Video 1, television studio production, and advanced producing and directing. I think video production is an exciting career field. Students come into the program, they're excited because they want to be creative, they want to be storytellers, they feel they have a message that they want to get out, but they don't typically have all the tools to make that happen. And so one of the things that I want to do is help them, help them find the way to deliver their message to an audience in a way that the audience is going to react to, that they are going to appreciate, and that they're going to enjoy.
I like Glenn as a teacher because he has a lot of experience with video out in the field, and he brings that into the classroom by sharing real-world examples of the things he's teaching in class.
The standards that Glenn sets for students are very high, and I think that's a really great thing. He is a professional. He knows what clients want and what clients need, and he always made sure to let us know that information.
My approach, I think, in the classroom is to say, right now, this project is important, and we need to do the best job we can with the skills that we have and the tools we have to create a message or to create a story that's going to be interesting and of value to people. I feel really fortunate that I teach students both coming in as freshmen, and then I get to see them, on the other end of the scale as seniors, and that's when it really all comes together, where all of those practicing and all that work that has gone into things comes together into 2 half-hour shows a week that requires a ton of teamwork, it requires a ton of interaction, professional interaction with clients, all to deliver a product that is going to be seen and broadcast now on broadcast television by a lot of people. Obviously life is busy. I mean, I'm a dad and I have an almost 2-year-old son now, and so it's important to me to spend time with him and be a part of his life. I know that I think students sometimes think that I'm pushing and challenging all the time, and I am pushing and challenging. But it is because I want them to be successful. It is because I want to see these victories happen. I want to see their successes, And if their successes happen because I helped push a little bit, maybe beyond their comfort level, beyond where they thought they might have gotten, that's fantastic. And it's their victory. And I got to play a little small role in it.